Now that we've weathered this storm in the stock market, we have some exciting news with one of the best genomic therapeutic stocks out there. It is up 20%, and this is just within the day because of one FDA approval. It seems like the FDA keeps approving everyone and fast tracking everyone, but it's for a very, very good cause. So let's talk about it. Let's go over simple terms of what this all means and why it's actually going up so much coming up. Welcome back to Supergirl Investor, where we save the world and make you wealthy. Today we have a very special episode because I am talking about Atossa Therapeutics. They just received an FDA safe to proceed letter for an ovarian cancer patient, and I'm so excited to talk about this. It's for the oral medication called endoxifen, and this is the access pathway. Now, this can lead to very great breakthroughs. I think it's very early stages, and the FDA did correct in approving them. So let's talk about this. Why is it $3 now instead of its regular $2? What are my thoughts on all of this? And let's go over this in very simple terms. And finally, at the end of this video, what am I going to do moving forward? What is my price target? Let's get into the juicy details. It says Atossa Therapeutics announces receipt of FDA safe to proceed letter for treatment of an ovarian cancer patient with oral endoxifen under expanded access pathway. For those of you who don't know, Atossa is a biopharmaceutical company. It basically deals with innovative medication and meeting unmet needs in the medical field. It usually focuses around oncology and infections and diseases. Now, the expanded access that we're talking about can also be called compassionate use. It's for a patient that is suffering immediately life-threatening diseases and needs treatment now, needs a breakthrough treatment. If there are no other clear alternatives that are satisfactory to meet the needs of this recurring ovarian cancer patient, then they move to Atossa Therapeutics in combination with another drug to see if that could potentially help the patient and help them survive. The FDA has issued a safe to proceed letter under their expanded access pathway permitting the use of Atossa's oral endoxifen as a treatment in an ovarian cancer patient. And a little bit about ovarian cancer in women. They say in 2021 there will be over 21,000 cases of ovarian cancer. Endoxifen is an active metabolite, which means that it's the remaining product that remains after a drug is broken down. In this case, the drug is tamoxifen. Tamoxifen is an FDA-approved drug to treat ovarian and breast cancer. Tamoxifen has to be broken down into the liver, and the therapy that Atossa created is the product that remains. Now, this is for one of their patients under the care of Dr. Goff, who recently contacted Atossa with an interest in gaining access to the FDA's expanded access or compassionate use program for one of her patients. The patient has recurring or multiple ovarian cancers and recently underwent functional molecular genomic testing using 3D tumor organoid cultures grown in the laboratory from the patient's tumor. The organoid testing revealed that the combination of endoxifen and alpelisib produced an exceptional tumor response. We are gratified to be able to help this patient and are anxious to follow her response to this drug combination. If the drug combination shows promise in this patient, Atossa will consider doing additional clinical studies in patients with ovarian cancer. So this is really amazing news and a huge breakthrough showing that Atossa's therapeutics work in combination with other types of gene therapies and genomics. So this is just the cherry on the ice cream, and it's very fascinating. It's wonderful to see breakthroughs just like this, but this is just the beginning. This is just one letter, and if this works out, it will be huge for the company. We'll see many more patients being treated and actually being able to survive through recurring ovarian cancer. Under the FDA Expanded Access Program, the use of Atossa's Proprietary oral indexepin is strictly solely to this patient. Approval from the Institutional Review Board must be obtained prior to providing oral indexepin to this patient. And as you probably know, especially if you've been listening to this channel, atossa is actually a drug that is helping with breast cancer and has successfully passed 5 clinical studies thus far. So this is just adding to the breakthroughs that are possible with this drug. One female breast cancer patient who has been taking endoxifen actually for 2 years has had no recurrences and no side effects. 5th in cancer deaths among women, so this is something that is an immediate need, and if atossa can help with ovarian and breast cancer, it will definitely help with not only the stock but several women's lives. Atossa has a market cap of about 235 million, and right now, as you can see from Yahoo Finance, it's at $3.28. I am so excited about this company because the average price target is a buy rating with a 100% return. The average price target is $6.25. I personally have it at $6.50, so we're very similar in that. And if you want to see who the institutions are that are buying this, you can see that Renaissance is buying this, as well as Vanguard. And there's about 6% of the institutions that are holding this. It is a penny stock, so it is very risky. And now on to what I'm going to be doing for the next few days after hearing this huge breakthrough. And again, congratulations to everyone who has been buying this. We talked about this on my Twitter account, so congratulations to you guys. I do think it has run up quite a bit. I'm definitely going to wait for a pullback, at least 5%, before I put in any more investing into this. I do have a starter position in this, and I will DCA, or dollar cost average, as soon as I possibly can, because I do think this is an innovative company. I think it's doing all the right things, and I think especially with Biden and his whole plan of curing cancer, which is wonderful, I think they will get a lot of funds and a lot of support moving forward. Is this a great stock? Yes. Should we wait for it to cool down? Yes. Now, I also have a lot of clients and a lot of people asking me, what do we do when it's run up so much, but I really, really want to buy it anyway, because I think it's going to extend further. I think it's going to go much higher than it is today. And I would say to get a starter position, so whatever you were planning on investing in, put about 5% into it, just so you feel like you have a little bit in the company, but not so much that if and when it does go back down, you can DCA, or dollar cost average. So just make sure you have a lot of cash reserves for that specific stock. And as we've seen last week and the week before, the stock market has not been very favorable. So hopefully the trend will continue upward for the next few weeks, especially with the stimulus package that just passed, but we will have to wait and see. But as for this company, solid growth potential, and breakthrough products. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you like it, and if you want to see more stocks and more tips, as always, please comment down below what stock you would like to see next and have me research, and I would be happy to do that for you. Remember, save the world and be wealthy. Bye, Raylinaires.